Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're sitting cozy on the couch right now. I wanted to do a little Q&A for you guys that might not know me so you can get to know me a little bit better. I gave you guys a chance to ask me questions on my Instagram yesterday, so we are going to answer some of those questions and yeah, just tell you guys about me. I'm also getting over the flu, so if my voice sounds a little crazy, that's why. To start, hi, I'm Carly. I'm 26 years old. I live in Florida, originally from Kentucky. I lived in Kentucky my entire life until July of 2023. I moved down to Florida with my now husband. I'm married. I have 2 cats. I love them, Milo and Remy. What else? I played college golf for 5 years, so I played a few years at University of the Cumberlands. I think it was like 3 years. I don't really know because one of the years was a COVID year, so I get confused how many years I was there. But then I transferred to Eastern Kentucky University for my last year of eligibility, and I started my master's that year. So yeah, I got my master's in business. My undergrad was also in business. But yeah, I finished playing college golf in 2022, finished my master's in 2023, and then moved to Florida. All right, let's find these questions. I haven't even really read all of them, so it's gonna be a surprise to me. Let's see. What are you superstitious about when it comes to golf? I don't really consider myself super superstitious on the golf course. If I'm playing good, I don't like to switch balls. Like if I get a scuff on my ball, I know you're supposed to switch, but I feel like I'm gonna lose the magic in that ball if I'm playing good if I lose it or if I switch it. So maybe that's something I'm superstitious about, but I kind of have to get over that. And I do get over it on the golf course. I need to switch because you don't need to play with a scuffed ball. Kind of the same with the tee. If I'm hitting my driver good with a specific tee, I'm gonna try to keep using that same tee until I break it or lose it and absolutely cannot find it. What's your swing thought on your approach from 140 yards away? It's very specific. I don't know if I have like a specific swing thought for 140 yards, but if I was 140 yards away, I'd probably be hitting like an 8-iron. And I'm looking at the pin where I want to miss it on the green. If the pin's on the right, I want to miss it on the left, The 8-iron is probably my favorite iron in the bag. I'm just thinking about swinging smooth. My swing thought right now is like getting to the top and feeling like a little bit of a pause because I can get really fast in my transition, which causes me to come over the top and kind of sweep at the ball. So my swing thought with irons right now is just getting up to the top, making a little pause. College golf experience and your burnout. So my college golf experience was really positive for the most part. Funny enough, when I went into college to play golf, I really wasn't that good at golf. I didn't know a lot about golf. I was just decent for the region I played in high school. There's a lot of golf scholarships out there for girls in golf. So I was able to get a scholarship, went to a smaller school, didn't know a lot about golf really. I showed up to practice and we had to play 9 holes and my coach handed me a stat sheet where you keep up with like your fairways, your greens, your putts, all that, and I was like, what the heck is this? Like I've never seen that before. I had a coach that was incredible. He like took me under his wing. He saw the potential I had and like the natural talent I had, and he just coached me up. I improved a lot. I improved really fast. Really positive experience. It was just my last year. Because I got so good so fast, like I went from shooting 80s, like 75 on a good day to shooting under par like consistently, winning a lot of tournaments. I think I won like 9 tournaments in 2 years. Broke a lot of records at my school. Like I was playing really good golf. And my last year when I transferred, I just put a lot of pressure on myself. I felt like in my head I was only good because I got lucky. I was only winning tournaments because I got lucky. It's like I lacked a lot of confidence in my game, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. I thought people were expecting a lot of me. Ended up playing really bad my last year and just got completely burnt out. I was like, my whole identity was in golf, and that was not a good thing, and just burnt me out. I wanted to turn pro, and then that last year I was like, I never want to touch a golf club again. So I quit after college, and then obviously I've picked it back up. But yeah, overall my college experience was really positive other than my last year. I struggled a lot my last year. I talk more about that on my Instagram. I have some videos kind of explaining all about that if y'all want to know more. How you got into doing social media? It just kind of happened. So during COVID, like during lockdown, whenever we were all sent home, I live on a golf course and the golf course was still open. So I would just go out to the golf course and make videos, mainly on TikTok, because that's kind of when TikTok started blowing up. And I was just making silly golf videos, and a few went viral and started growing a following, but never like anything serious. Went back to college. I continued making videos, being a college athlete, playing golf in college. Continued growing a following, but you couldn't monetize it at that time because NIL wasn't a thing. So I was just doing it for fun. And then when I transferred, that was the first year that you were able to make money with NIL. So I made a little bit of money with it. I was still making videos, but again, never saw it as something that I could do as like a job. When I was done playing college golf, I still had 1 year left of school to do my master's. So I was in school, but I wasn't playing golf, and I was burnt out. I was like, I planned my whole life around becoming a professional golfer. Now I hate golf. I don't want to touch a golf club. What am I going to do? I was doing my master's. I was like, I don't want to work in an office. Like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. And I had a following on social media, and I knew I could make money from that. I was like, but I don't like golf. Like, I don't want to keep making golf videos. Like, I don't even like golf. Okay, I'm going to try it for 1 year. I'm going to try going full time with this for 1 year. And then that's when I moved to Florida, and I was like, okay, I'm tired of hating golf. So I put my mind to loving golf again, and I did that. I love golf again. I did a series about that on my Instagram actually. And yeah, I'm still doing it full time. I absolutely love it. It just kind of happened. It was just there when I needed it. I fell into it, and I'm really grateful that I had it when I needed it. Best flavor of sour strips. I love me some sour strips. Probably the blue raspberry. Or the blue. I don't know if it's a blue raspberry. I'm assuming it is, but the blue flavor. How do you deal with overthinking on the golf course? Love your content. Thank you. Overthinking on the golf course. That's a big question because I am a huge overthinker, especially on the golf course. I'm really analytical. Is analytical the word? Technical. Like, I really like to think through my shots, but overthinking, like mental game, like negatively wise, I used to be really bad about that. I still am sometimes, but I've gotten a lot better. The biggest thing for me is just redirecting my thoughts onto something other than golf. Like, if I'm playing good or playing bad, like if I'm continuously thinking about it, like, oh my gosh, I'm 3 under par right now. Like, I need to make a par. I need to par out to shoot 3 under par. I need to do this. I need to do this. I can't make a bogey here. Like, when I do that very often. So when I start doing that, I just have to redirect my thoughts, try to think of something else, thinking about what I'm going to eat after the round. I eat something, and then I'm like thinking of the flavors that I'm tasting, anything that I can do to redirect my thoughts and think of something else rather than overthinking about my golf game. How tall are you? I am 5'11", 5'10", flat-footed, like no shoes on, but most of the time I'm 5'11" because I'm wearing shoes. I have the worst golfer's tan, and I'm not sure how to fix it. Get in the sun without golf clothes on. I have a forever golfer's tan, so I'm not much help with that. College recruiting process. Yeah, I'm not a pro at this either, because the way I did it, again, I didn't know anything about golf. I didn't know anything about like college athletics. I'm from a really small town, like a small high school. Not a lot of people go off and play sports in college. So I didn't know anything about the college recruiting process. I didn't start it until, I want to say I was in like the summer going into my senior year is when I started thinking like, okay, maybe I can play golf in college. What I did is I just made a swing video. Me and my mom went out on the golf course and she just took videos of me hitting golf balls and everything. And I'm gonna post like some clips from it. It's actually so bad.
I'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my recruitment video, for I'm very interested in playing on your team. Next, I'm going to hit my 6-iron, which I hit 160 yards. Next club I'm going to hit is my driver.
I can't believe that this was sent out to college coaches. But yeah, we made this video and we sent it out to different coaches. I only went on one visit. I committed to the first school that I visited. I really didn't have a very in-depth recruiting process. Bunker tips and routine. I've learned to love hitting out of the bunker. The biggest thing that helped me was keeping my weight left and staying left. Like when you're in the bunker and you have your setup, get a good stable setup and then put all your weight to the left and you're gonna keep it there the entire time that you're swinging. That has helped me so much. I can get out of the bunker very good 90% of the time. Yeah, then before I hit the shot, obviously I'm looking at the green, kind of getting an idea of where I want to land the ball, which way it's going to break once it hits the green, all that stuff obviously. I try not to be too technical about it. I'm just trying to get the ball out of the sand and on the green. The most difficult shot for you to pull off. There's one shot that I am so bad at. It is a chip from Bermuda grass when the grain is growing into you. That is such a hard shot for me. I chunk it 9 out of 10 times. It is so hard for me. I don't know why. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's a high chip, a low chip, what club I have in my hand. If I'm chipping off Bermuda grass and the grain is inside of me, I'm instantly filled with terror. Are you a full-time content creator? Do you do anything not golf related on the side? I am a full-time content creator. Anything non-golf related on the side? No. Everything I do is pretty much related to golf. Me and my husband are starting a company. It's called Easy Game Golf. We are almost so close to launching it. It's a product. It's a golf product. We are finalizing the manufacturing stage. We just got our samples in last week. So we just need to make a few changes, finalize it, and we'll be ready to go. So once we get that started, I'll have that and I'll be doing social media full time. Do you think par 3 courses are a good way to work on short game? 100%. I love par 3 courses. They're really, really good. Work on wedges. Short game too. I think like the main thing about it is converting like birdie opportunities. Like you have a short approach shot and trying to make that putt, like converting short wedges into birdies. I think it's really good practice for that. I'll answer a few more because I can feel my voice getting extremely dry. For an average golfer, how should one pick a good putter? Is there one type best for mid-handicap golfers? I think the best way to pick a putter is just to get fitted. How I like to think about it is you have 2 types of strokes. You have an arched stroke, and then you have a straight back, straight through. Arched stroke, you want a blade, straight back, straight through, you want a mallet most of the time. Making your decision based on that helps. And I mean, statistically, I would say mallets are more forgiving than blades, a little bit easier to control than blades. So for mid-handicappers, is that right? So for mid-handicappers, probably mallets are the best. I play a blade just because that's pretty much what I've always played, and I have a arced stroke. But yeah, getting fitted for putter obviously is the best way to choose. Favorite course you have played? I really liked playing Valhalla in Kentucky, and just recently I played Cabot Citrus Farms here in Florida, and I loved it. I just loved that whole resort area. It was so nice. Probably between those two have been my favorite. We'll stop there. I feel like that was a good amount of questions. That was fun. So maybe I'll try to do these a little bit more often, ask some questions on my Instagram, just so we can stay updated and you all can ask me questions about my life. It's fun. I like being able to tell you guys about myself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!